Sayula is the most international boat in the race. Built in Finland to an American design and skippered by her Mexican owner, Ramon Carli, with a mixed crew from 7 countries.
Hey Butch.
Hi Will.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Good to see you too.
Yeah. So Butch, we're here 50 years after you sailed in the first Whitbread race. What's it like to be back after all this time and to see these boats here?
Big change. I feel a little bit like if I was Orville Wright and somebody was showing me around the Concorde. You know, it would be very difficult to make the connection, but the connection is there.
Yes.
Mexican Sayula at the start of the vital pursuit race back to England.
We had this reputation of being a very happy-go-lucky crew, had good food and things. We had 14 trays of beer, which was supplied free by Whitbread.
For one leg?
For one leg, yes. Usually a bottle of wine with dinner. The other crews were living off freeze-dried curries and all this sort of stuff, and drinking water. You've got a shore crew, and do they look after you in the port?
I think the shore crew is 4 or 5 times bigger than the sailing crew. So
I think one of our strengths was that we had Keith Lawrence was a professional sailmaker. I had worked as a sailmaker a few times, and it meant that when we arrived in port, the sails were actually ready for the next leg. In Rio, we actually repaired the sails of the other competitors because there weren't any sailmakers who could handle big sails in Rio. It was good, and I hope your boat is going to look
yes, well, why don't we go have a little look around it, and I can show you what life on board Malizia is like compared to
I have a feeling I'm going to be astonished.
That's it.
So far, so good.
Okay. I guess these are a bit of a difference from your time. Like I can message my family like this anytime I want. How many messages were you sending back on?
The first leg, the radios weren't in tune.
Yeah.
In those days, you needed a little crystal, and if you had the wrong crystal, nothing would work. And we had the wrong crystals.
So you didn't speak to your family at all during any of the?
No.
Wow. Butch, I'm going to show you probably the biggest difference on our boat compared to your boat 50 years ago, and that's going to be down here, which is the cockpit. So follow me down here.
Good heavens. God, I saw one of the Apollo moon landing vehicles, and it was like this.
Yes.
That's the closest thing I've seen to it. Amazing.
Yeah. This is how we steer. We sit here and we press these buttons normally rather than using this, but
you have it easy.
You almost have to be a computer geek now, we do have it quite easy, I guess. It's probably a bit different to you getting soaked by waves and.
Well, I think, to be honest, the biggest difference that between then and now is the standard of clothing.
Yes.
Because we could never keep dry. Never. We'd have a towel around the neck. You wouldn't have a neck seal or anything like that.
A towel?
A towel,
wow.
Yes.
So you're basically wet from the start?
Absolutely, yes.
If we ever need an extra crew member who can come and fix some sails.
I couldn't move quick enough for a boat like this. Well, I wish I could take you out on
Exactly.
Sayula.
I would love to go back to your one as well.
At least you'd appreciate the wine.
Yeah, exactly.